Okay, so this is the Garmin Edge 800. Now, I've had this thing over 2 years now, I think, and it is still one of my favourite toys and still available to buy. And for the money, I don't know what the retail at now, different people will do them at different prices and you'll probably get a deal on it, but for me, this is still worth every penny you'll pay for it. I know now there's a lot more up-to-date versions of the Garmin. There was more up-to-date or more advanced versions of this when I bought this. This doesn't have Bluetooth, whereas the Garmin Edge 810 has Bluetooth, but at the time I wasn't bothered about it at that. Anyway, I bought this as part of a bundle at the time, so as part of the deal you got the cadence and speed sensor for the bike, and it also came with the heart rate strap, which is here. So it came as part of the bundle. This thing I just mentioned, this thing will also work with my Garmin Phoenix watch that I bought last month, so it will work with other Garmin products. I don't know if that'll work in water, but I suppose I'll try it eventually. So back to this thing, yeah, dead simple. Power button on the side of it, which is also acts as a screen lock, and if you just press that quickly, that is you can see now it's trying to pick up, well, it's connected to the heart rate monitor and it's looking for the speed and cadence sensor on the bike. You can also lock the screen, adjust the brightness of the screen, pick from your different bikes. I've got 2 Specialized delay and a tarmac, so now it's set to the tarmac. You can have 5 bikes on there, and then on the bottom you've got your start and stop activity, well, start and stop your ride, and you've got your lap and your reset button. On the bottom you've got this cover where obviously is your USB charging and data sync cable point, and then in here we have the memory card with the maps on. So when you buy this thing, some people do it as a bundle, so you'll buy the Garmin and they'll offer the memory card as the maps as like a bundle package. I bought that separately, so we'll come out of that. All your screens are fully customizable, so this is the one I use when I ride the bike. So obviously you've got the time, the cadence, which is important, your distance, your heart rate, your time and your calories, elevation, your temperature, the accuracy. Obviously I'm indoors now, so take that outside and the GPS will be a lot more accurate. There's your GPS signal. All these screens are fully customizable, so what's on mine might not necessarily be on what's on somebody else's, and there we go, ready to navigate. So this will work as a sat nav, where to, locations, let's go to Tatton Park and go. So it'll calculate the route, and there we go, we're ready to go. So that's it basically. You get to, as you're coming up to a turn, it'll beep at you to indicate there's a turn coming up, and then as you're nearer to the turn it'll do a louder, more audible beep and make the screen bigger to show you which direction you've got to turn. The only problem I've encountered with it is at roundabouts. It can sometimes get a bit confused at roundabouts. The only other thing with the navigation on this is you have to make sure that you've set the navigation to road only, because obviously mine's a road bike and I don't want to be ending up on bumpy trails and farm tracks on a road bike. So you've got to make sure you set your navigation to just on the road, or you can have it off the road if you're into mountain biking. You've got your virtual partner. I always like using this, so if you're on the you're running the same route that you've ran before, you've got your virtual partner, your elevation, it'll put a nice chart up for you. Obviously it won't now, and there's your GPS signal strength. But like I said, all these screens are fully customizable. So as you use a profile, so you would go to I can't remember where it is now, or system settings, your GPS display, map, routing, that's where you'd calculate routes for bicycle, guidance method, on road for time, lock on road, that's obviously where you change it if you wanted to go off road, recalculation on, that'll recalculate a route for you. There's all kinds of things you can do with it, fully customizable. And then of course when you've finished your ride, or you can change the units, so distance, speed, metric, Celsius, weight, metric, position, format, loads and loads and loads of stuff with it. You can spend an age setting it up for yourself, but I just have a pretty basic setup. That's my home screen. That's what I ride with, because they're the things that are most important to me: time, cadence, particularly cadence, distance, heart rate. So that's that basically. You like I say, you can spend all day messing about with these things, customizing it and setting it up to wherever you want it. And then obviously to turn it off, you just press and hold that, and there we are, it goes off. I have got a little scratch on the screen. I don't know, there we go. I have scratched the screen. I did that lying. I did that trying to tuck up like Peter Sagan does, and scratched it with the zip on my jersey. There's all kinds of cases you can buy for them, and there's your twist lock to lock it to your bike. I'll show you how it locks on the bike in a minute. And then obviously when you've saved your route, you plug it in, go on Garmin Connect, and you can download all your data and sync it up with Garmin Connect. So yeah, like I say, very very good piece of kit. One of my favourite pieces of kit, this, the Garmin Edge. And for the money, for what you pay for them now, yeah, it's worth anybody's money. So yeah, there we go, the Garmin Edge.